Joins us now. Congressman, you're on the House Select Committee on China. How should we respond to this rather vague threat?
I think we don't respond at all. I think we continue to do what we're going to do. I mean, we cannot respond to threats from Communist China. That just makes us weak. And so if we do that, then the Chinese win and we lose. So we just need to continue with whatever plans we had. We're going to continue to do it. I expect that the Speaker will meet with President Tsai, and so will members of the Select Committee on China.
It seems like the Chinese are exerting their influence and power on all fronts against us. Have they now become our enemy as opposed to a rival?
No, they're not a competitor. I mean, they are actually an adversary. The competitors, work within the rules and play within the rules. The Chinese don't play. The Chinese Communist Party doesn't play within the rules. So they're an adversary, and we need to treat them as an adversary. And so that's what we're finding out with the Select Committee on China, that they truly are an adversary. They're a threat to our freedom. They're a threat to the world's freedom, and so we need to treat them as such.
Have you seen any serious pushback that you know about from the Biden administration against China?
No, not really. I mean, they look, again, with President Biden, never listen to what he says. It doesn't really matter what he says. Look at what he does. And so, no, he really hasn't done anything that I can see that would be considered a threat or a pushback against the Communist Chinese Party.
Okay, I'll move on to another subject. Congressman, I'd like you to take a look at this headline. Quote, South Florida gives Republicans a playbook for the 2024 election. They think the Latino community will be a key player in 2024. Why should that community vote Republican?
Well, because that community, the Republican Party really represents the values of that community. And so, look, I'm Hispanic, I'm Cuban, I came here as an immigrant. And my ads just won Best English Ad, Best Spanish Ad, and Best Original Ad in what, is the Oscars of these political ads. And what was the message? Exactly the same. It was the exactly same ad in English and in Spanish. And that's what we need to recognize. Inflation, security, parental rights, gas prices. That resonates with all Americans, including Hispanics. We just need to know how to communicate with them.
Congressman, it seems like there's a gradual shift from Democrat to Republicans. It's not a majority shift at this point, but it is a shift, and it's consistently moving towards Republicans. You think you'll ever get a majority of Hispanics to vote Republican?
Yeah, I do, because the Hispanics and the Republican Party have the same values. We're about faith and hard work and family. Those are the values that most Hispanics have, and that's the values of the Republican Party.
That means that Biden's open border policy has failed. In my opinion, he opened the border because he wanted the Hispanic vote. The exact opposite seems to be happening. That was a failed open border policy, right?
Yeah, because, they seem to think that somehow Hispanics are monolithic and they're always going to be in the same spot. And the Democrat Party is going so far to the left that it's leaving a lot of the Hispanics behind. And so I think it's a huge mistake. Eventually, I believe the Republican Party will be a coalition of conservative, white, black, and Hispanic voters. And I think eventually we'll be the majority. Well, we are the majority in Congress right now. I'm pretty sure we're going to take back the presidency and the Senate in 24, as long as the Republicans follow the playbook. Look, what's important for Americans are important to Hispanics. We just need to know how to communicate with them. And in South Florida, we know how to communicate with them.
Yeah, you certainly do. Congressman, that was great. Thanks very much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
See you again soon, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.